are located at the back of the thyroid gland. They are glandular masses of tissue and they produce parathyroid hormone or the parathyroid. What these things do is to regulate the metabolism of calcium in the body by increasing calcium absorption in the kidney and also by increasing
enlargement of the thyroid gland.
Yes, enlargement of the thyroid gland as a result of insufficiency of iodine in the body.
Hi everyone.
Now, when there is under secretion of
Hi.
can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So can you see these nodules, these glandular tissues?
Hi, thanks for joining. God bless you all.
Thyroid gland.
Yes.
They are called the parathyroid gland. And what do they produce? From their name, they produce the
Like how? How am I like, please? Can you tell me?
the parathormone. They produce
Why are you like that? Can you tell me how?
thyroid hormone or the parathormone. So what's the function of this parathyroid hormone? The function of the parathyroid hormone is to regulate calcium metabolism in the body. And how do they do that? They do that by increasing calcium.
Oh, adorable. Thank you.
So they control the kidney to reabsorb
Please like the live.
back into the body.
Hi, David.
So they regulate the calcium metabolism by
Thank you.
increasing calcium reabsorption in the kidney, and they also do that by increasing the uptake of calcium from the digestive system. So the parathyroid hormone regulates calcium metabolism by increasing calcium reabsorption in the kidney and also by increasing the uptake of calcium from the digestive system. So the parathyroid gland, they are located at the back of the thyroid gland. They are glandular masses of tissue and they produce parathyroid hormone or the parathormone. What these things do is to regulate the metabolism of calcium in the body by increasing calcium reabsorption in the kidney and also by increasing
I am from Nigeria. What happened? His network. Network. Let me check. I'm from Nigeria.
The cortex.
Cortex.
And the inner part is called the what? The medulla.
Medulla.
Great. So we are focusing on the outer cortex. What do they produce? They produce steroids. And in that family, they call them corticosteroids. This corticosteroid, they are of two types. Just remember mineral. Corticoids.
Yeah, mineral corticoid.
And glucocorticoids. Abi? Are we following? Are we together? Nobody is responding. Can you guys still hear me? Nobody.
Yes, ma'am.
Please like homework. No, I'm in class. I'm repeating a class.
So, can you guys hear me now?
I'm trying to repeat a class.
Can you see
Like,
it now? I meant.
I'm coming all over again
So,
to understand.
this is it. Okay, maybe I should just clear everything. I'll clear it so that when we type it and you'll be following me. So we are talking about the adrenal gland. Abi? Where is it located?
At the top of the kidney.
You guys should answer me as I am typing. It has two portions, Abi? Is that not so? How many portions does it have? Is it that you guys cannot hear me again? Can we hear?
I think it's breaking.
Oh, it's breaking.
I think it's network.
Is it better now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What can you see on your screen?
Adrenal gland.
Still
Top
there?
of the kidney.
Okay.
Two portion.
It's okay. Okay, good. Two portion, right? The first portion is the outer cortex, Abi?
Yes, ma'am.
And the inner what?
Medulla.
Inner what?
Medulla.
Inner medulla, right? Can you still see the diagram? Can you
Medulla.
The inner medulla. Now the outer cortex. What do they produce? They produce what?
Steroid.
Steroid called corticosteroids. They don't say this is corticosteroid, but there are two types. We have the mineralocorticoid, Abi, and glucocorticoids, Abi. Are we together?
Yes, ma'am.
Now this mineralocorticoid,
Yes, ma'am.
an example of the mineralocorticoid is what? Aldosterone. And what does it do? It controls the amount of what? Of minerals in the body. Then the glucocorticoid.
Let me reply a little bit. Hi. Oh, was it difficult? What course is it, if I may ask? Medical. Please like. You're not liking. Please like. Science. Medical. Let me continue from there.
cortex.
I've read this class
Inner
before,
part is
but
called
I'm just going to, you know,
medulla. Great. So we are focusing on the outer.
repeat. I just want to
They produce
repeat it
steroids.
to understand it better.
And in that family, they call them corticosteroids.
Cortico.
This corticosteroid,
It's not
there are
true.
two types. Just remember mineral. Corticoids.
Yeah, mineral corticoid.
And glucocorticoids. Abi? Are we following? Are we together? Nobody's responding. Can you guys still hear me?
Thank you.
Nobody.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Sorry, ma. What we can still see is the image of the adrenal gland on our screen.
Sorry about that.
Cortico.
Maybe it's the network. I'm going to share it again.
Which has two
But I'm
types,
actually typing
which is
those things out as I am saying it.
glue.
Okay.
So, can you guys hear me now? Can you see
Yes,
it now?
ma'am.
At the top of the kidney.
You guys should answer me as I am typing. It has two portions, Abi.
The outer cortex and
Is
the
that not so?
inner medulla.
How many portions does it have?
Two.
Is it that you guys cannot hear me again? Can we hear?
I think it's breaking.
Oh, it's breaking.
I think it's network.
Is it better now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What can you see on your screen?
Adrenal gland,
Still there.
top of the kidney,
Okay.
two portions.
Okay. Okay. Good. Two portions, right? The first portion is the outer cortex, Abi.
Yes, ma'am.
And the inner what? Inner what? Inner
Medulla.
right? Can you still see the diagram? Can you see
Medulla.
the inner medulla? Coming. Now the outer cortex. What do they produce? They produce what?
Steroid.
Steroid called corticosteroids. They don't say this is corticosteroid, but there are two types. We have the
Mineral glucose.
corticoid.
Corticoid.
Abi?
And glucose.
And
Corticoid.
Glucocorticoids. Abi?
Mm-hmm.
Are we together?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Now this mineral
Yes, ma'am.
an example of the mineralocorticoid is what? Aldosterone. And what does it do? It controls the amount of what? Of minerals in the body. Then the glucocorticoid. What is the example of your glucocorticoid? cortisol and cortisone. Cortisol and cortisone. And what do? They control the level of what? Glucose and protein in the body. Is it clear to us?
Yes, no.
Yeah, you that you just said yes, ma. Can you start the explanation? I want you to explain to your mates, maybe they will understand it better. So the gland we are talking about is the what? Talk now.
The adrenal gland.
Where is it located?
At the top.
The top of the
At the
kidney.
top of the kidney.
How many portions does it have?
2.
2 portions.
Two.
Can you
It
mention
has
those 2
two portions.
portions?
The outer cortex and the
inner
inner,
The
cortex,
outer portion.
the inner medulla.
Inner medulla and the outer cortex.
Good. Can you see my screen? What do they produce? Steroids. And that family of steroids, we call them
Corticosteroids.
right? Just cortical and steroids. That's all. It's not hard. Corticosteroids.
Corticosteroids.
What are the examples of corticosteroid?
Mineral corticosteroids and glucose.
And what?
Glucose corticoids.
Corticoids.
Good. An example of the mineralocorticoid is what?
Aldosterone.
Good. Aldosterone. And what's the function of the aldosterone?
Controls the amount of minerals in the body.
What's the function of the aldosterone?
Controls the amount
It
of
controls the amount of what?
minerals.
You know that an example of mineralocorticoid is aldosterone. And aldosterone controls the amount of minerals in the body. Mineralocorticoid, aldosterone.
Hi, please like.
In the body. Now we have the next one called the glucocorticoid. What are the examples of your glucocorticoid? What's the example of the glucocorticoid?
Example.
Cortisol
Cortisol.
Cortisol.
Thank you. And what do they do?
They control the level of glucose and protein
Yes,
in the
they control
body.
the amount of glucose and protein in the body. So when you structure it that way in your mind, you remember it. Don't forget we have talked about the outer cortex alone. This is everything that has to do with the outer cortex. Now we are going to the inner medulla. The inner medulla produces 2 hormones, so just like the outer cortex. The inner medulla produces 2 hormones. And what are these 2 hormones? We have the adrenaline and the noradrenaline. Or we call them, they can also be called epinephrine or the norepinephrine and the norepinephrine. Let's go together. The adrenal medulla is the inner portion of the adrenal gland. And it produces 2 hormones too. And what are these 2 hormones? Adrenaline. I know this is not your first time of hearing adrenaline, right?
Yeah, I think
And
it has names.
so it produces 2 hormones, adrenaline and the noradrenaline. Another name for adrenaline is epinephrine. Another name for noradrenaline is the what? Norepinephrine. So what's the function of this epinephrine or adrenaline? Remember, adrenaline is also called epinephrine, and it also produces noradrenaline, that is also called what? Norepinephrine. So what's the function of your epinephrine or adrenaline? What they do is that they increase your heart rate, they increase your blood pressure, and they increase the blood supply to the skeletal muscles. The function of epinephrine or adrenaline is that they increase the heart rate, blood pressure, and blood supply to the skeletal muscle. They just increase everything. Now, this epinephrine, they usually function in stressful situation. When you are stressed out, let's say for instance, you are preparing for a fight, you want to fight somebody. One of the hormones that is being produced is this adrenaline. Or let's say there's a fire outbreak. One of the hormones that is being produced is called what? Adrenaline. Another name for adrenaline is what? Epinephrine. It functions in stressful situation to promote the fight or flight response. Now, what is the meaning of, there's something called fight or flight response. Now, this fight or flight
Respect your
response
parents
is very
while they are.
important. In any stressful situation, you either fight your stress or fly away from your stress. That's run away from your stress. That's what it's called what? Fight or flight response. It prepares your body to fight stress or move away from the stress. So let's give an example. If there is a fire outbreak, there are two things you will do. It's either you try to put out that fire, you look for water or anything that can take off the water. You try to turn off the water, what's it called? You try to turn off the fire, or you try to run away from the fire. So you will just be surprised that you have one kind of unspeakable energy that is able to gather enough water and call for people and shout, help me, help me, help me. People will come and then everybody will try to put away the fire, right? All of you will gather, in fact, drums of water that normally you cannot carry. You just see that you have strength, you begin to carry it. That's because there's increase in heart rate and blood pressure and blood supply to your skeletal muscle to help you fight your stress, to help you overcome your stress. The second thing that thing can do is that it can also make you run away from your stress or flight away, or run from the word flight to run away from your stress. So it helps you to run away from your what? From your stress. So for example, what is the stress that you can run away from? You just realize that you develop capacity. A fence that you cannot climb on a normal day, you just realize that you climbed it and you flew away from that thing. That's because it has empowered you to be able to do what? Run away. Because you are trying to run away from stress. That's because it is trying to help your body to do what? To combat stressful situation. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes.
But what the adrenaline does, that's that thing that you feel sometimes in your heart when you want to write the exam, and then you're just feeling this kind of pumping, increase in blood supply. You just realize that your blood pressure has increased than normal. It is just preparing your body for the stress you're about to be faced with. So it helps you to either fight your fears or fly away from your fears. That's why it is called what? The fight or flight response. So what epinephrine does is to prepare your body for stress, and it does rate your blood pressure, and it increases the flow of blood to your skeletal muscle. Now, just like your epinephrine, norepinephrine also increases what the epinephrine is doing. Two of them, they work together to prepare your body to overcome So just let me know if you can see my screen. I want to take you to what the pancreas looks like. Okay. So can you see this image I'm sharing on the screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
This particular image that looks like the head of a snake, that is somewhere close to some portion of the stomach, is called the pancreas. Now, one thing about this pancreas is that it is two in one. It has both the endocrine portion and the exocrine portion. If you remember that at the beginning of the class, we said that exocrine gland, they pass through ducts or through channels or through passage. You see this portion? This portion is called the what? Exocrine portion of the pancreas. Now, if you look at these other ones that are like blue dots, that is the endocrine portion of the pancreas. Endocrine portion of the pancreas. Are we together? So your pancreas is double, what will I say? It is double faced. It has the exocrine portion and it has the endocrine portion. Remember that we said that the exocrine gland produce their own substance through a duct. This is the duct that passes out the exocrine portion or the exocrine substances, and those exocrine substances are simply digestive enzymes. But you see this blue something, that the endocrine portion of the pancreas is called the islet of Langerhans. It's called the islet of Langerhans. Do you know that a question can come and ask you that is the pancreas an endocrine gland or exocrine gland? What would you say? Is the pancreas an endocrine or an exocrine gland, or is it a gland that does the work of both endocrine and exocrine? What would be your response?
It does both.
It does
It
the both,
does.
right?
That's the work of both.
The function of both
Okay,
glands.
thank you. In this my diagram here, can you tell me the color that shows that this thing has a duct through which it produces its exocrine substance? What's the color of this?
The
Is what?
yellow and green.
Aha, this yellow and green, right?
duct.
That duct, it produces
Yeah.
the exocrine substance, which is the digestive enzymes. Can you show me the color and maybe the description of the endocrine portion? What does it look like? The endocrine portion of the pancreas.
It's like blue dots.
Blue dots. Do you see that those blue dots does not have any channel?
Bye. See you guys tomorrow. The class will soon end.
The sugar is present